name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 31 of the Rosebud Challenge. I played through the night. I think it left off around 2:30. So Jeremy finished his book, and he is now at 4 of 5 excellent books. He had been at 3, so he needs to write one more excellent book to get through this level, and I see through the window that their stereo has broken. We'll get to Jeremy on that. I suppose it may not be worth it. The only benefit for him fixing it is it builds his handiness skill. But the value isn't really there. We could either hire someone, which would be free since we have free services, or just repair it ourselves. Or just replace it. But I think I may get him to do it just because he would build his handiness skill, which unlocks, if you get to level 10, you can get to the grotto off of Oasis Spring Park, which lets you be able to catch the last 2 fish that you can only catch there. So let's see. Ryan is still asleep. His needs are reasonable, so he could just get up and go to school since I see that school starts soon. Juliet is doing her homework, though she also needs to go to the bathroom and eat. I think eating is more important than going to the bathroom, because I do notice they go to the bathroom at school. I'll let her have some breakfast scramble after she finishes after finishes doing her homework, I should say. And so she's a B and needs to get up to a student. And she's doing her extra credit work. It is good, because for one thing, it builds either their mental skill until they max that, and then once they finish building their mental skill at max, it builds their logic skill. Not sure who was calling Jeremy. There's a famous circus in the city. Let's go check it out. I guess we could see what that's about. I think from what I've read on forums, this doesn't trigger right away. It happens later. They'll call back later. So let's try saying okay. Since he's sleeping, that's actually kind of good, because with the get together, or even with Dine Out, when they call and ask you to do something, it's like instantly. It's not like later. And sometimes, let's do this evening, but it's the morning kind of thing, and it's not necessarily a good time. But if you know it's always in the evening, that's probably a better time to be going out to a bar or those things. So I see. Julia, Eden. Getting my Sims names mixed up. Eden is going to water the plants. She doesn't really need to water the plants. I think she's better to try and work on her last bestseller she needs. So I'm going to have her write a screenplay, because I have found they're the most lucrative ones so far. I think some of the higher skilled ones are supposedly better, but for some reason, though I haven't tried it, and I think I mentioned this before, the mystery one glitches for me. The mystery, because I've got no money on it. I've seen the title, and there's been no royalties beside it. So, but maybe, I'm not so sure that she's as likely to write a bestseller with the mystery, because it's a higher level. It's a higher level skill, or you need to be a higher skill level to write that type of book. So I think you're probably more likely to write a better book when it's... Sorry, I'm just going to lighten this evocative lemon. I can't remember. Yes, that was the one that makes you inspired, though I know I have had these catch fire. I was saying, if I remember correctly, that I think you're more likely to get a bestseller with a lower skill level book, like a type of book that unlocks at a lower skill level, because obviously at a higher skill level you're better, so it's more likely to be a bestseller. So we didn't complete the Sugar Skull. I think we got one. Nadia, I'm going to go into build move and just, we want to have that be the center of, maybe we'll go put this in this office. Oh, I never noticed. Look at all the Cowplants. We should sell the ones that are ready. See them here. So we have 6 Cowplants, and they're $4.75 each. So I'm just going to sell them right now. $9.50 for 2, $1,900 for 4, and $28.50 for 3. Times the math very well in my head. You used to calculators helping me out in spreadsheets. So there we go. So we made a bit of money from those. But I don't know that I'm going to bother with planting a whole bunch of those anymore. It takes a lot of time and they take a lot of space. Probably better to just expand our dragon fruit as soon as they get to a good quality because they are very, very lucrative. He has 43 and they're great. See, I've been kind of waiting till they're better quality because just so there's less things to have to evolve. Because you can't have the gardener won't evolve the items. Only the Sims in the house will do that. So let's see. Right, I didn't have her listen to music, so let's have her listen to some blues because that's just the easiest one. And the frogs I must have bred shortly. Either I must have done it just after I went off screen, but the fact is they're not ready to breed, so we will leave those. And we will go on speed 2, so we hopefully get through this book sooner rather than later. I can't remember if I did. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't get them the connections straight. Because I was leaving that till later when I thought I was going to get a job. There was no point, which, as I've said, that they have to, I don't know when or if they're going to fit. So here, fix that. The fact that when you have the connections straight, you start at the higher level automatically, but that also means that you no longer get the objects or the cash bonuses, though that I don't really care about as much. It's more the objects and the unlocking of the objects that I don't like that you miss by skipping the levels. So she's energized from the fast internet. I don't really know why you get energized because with programming, because the fast internet's supposed to help you with writing, programming, and video gaming, and being energized doesn't help you with either of those skill buildings. You need to be focused for the gaming and for the programming, and it's better to be inspired when you're writing. So other than if you're energized, yes, you could write a workout guide or that type of a book. It's not really that beneficial, I don't think. So let's see. So Ryan, he needs to finish his rambunctious scamp aspiration, his social butterfly, and the whiz kid. I don't know what level, I'm just curious. So he's 7, so he's not high. You need to be 8 to be able to do the 3 emotional potions. So when he gets home tonight, we will have him do his homework and his extra credit work. I don't know if we did that yesterday. We may have. But extra credit work, like I said, helps you with the mental skill. Just because it's simple. Well, I'll think about doing it. But it would also just be good. It may be better to work on this friends part after he gets the 2,000 aspiration points to buy the incredibly friendly, because then it'll be really easy to become friends with another child and 2 adults. And then the motor, he's sort of there because we need him to finish all of these things so that we can age him up. That's kind of our goal. That's sort of my internal rule because I have it on the long lifespan. They're not allowed to age up until they finish their childhood aspirations. And that's a buy pool ladder, which I said I would think about. So what is he doing? He kind of needs to write a book, but he is hungry. So why doesn't he eat what he's planning on grabbing on his own? And so I'm not sure if she's going to have a bestseller, given that she lost the being inspired. No, we don't want to grab lunch. Thank you, though, for asking. Not particularly hungry. So, and I did furnish this bathroom here, like I said I would. I did that off camera. So this is just the regular bathtub. I think it's the Princess Cordelia, possibly. It's one of the unbreakable ones. These 3 items come from City Living. There's the shower, and there's that talking toilet, and the sink. Now, the talking toilet is neat, but it is not unbreakable, which would be nice if it was unbreakable. So she did not write a bestseller because she didn't finish that part of her aspiration. So we can sell some books. So we can sell Twilight Boulevard, or this version of the Twilight Boulevard, to the publisher, and that Injure Phil is those two are bestsellers. That's a bestseller, and then Injure Adam is also just excellent, so it can be sold to a publisher. And then we will have her write some more. We will have her write a motivational book. And then we will have her listen to some music. And what is Jeremy doing? Yes, he is eating. I remember that now. Now he needs to write an excellent book. He wants to kiss Eden.
Oh, yes.
Whose food is this that didn't get eaten? I'm not sure. We'll put it back in the fridge. Or we'll try. Puzzle pleasers. I don't know if we've written one of these already, but we'll say again. We have that in the fridge, and something says it's spoiled, and I think it's just because it's an empty platter. Yes, it is. We're going to try and put it in the garbage, which we were successful. So, and then we're going to have Jeremy go write a screenplay. There's all the sparkles from the lot trait. He can listen to blues. You know what? You may as well chat all about Sam. I wish they had a randomizer for the names, I have to say. Oh, the radio broke. We got 2 broken radios now. We're going to have him repair that when he finishes. Fortunate. She wants to win a multiplayer game on the video game console. We will, I don't know whether she'll win, but we'll try. We'll pin that. Probably should put a rug in this living area, like a little area rug. But we've been doing enough building. I think we'll leave it for now. Adding lots of things just increases their bills. We're just going to go speed a little bit, and let's see, can we breed the frogs again? We can indeed breed the frogs. I normally slow things down when I'm doing that. But I don't think there was a big time difference between the 2 of them. Let's see. Can we get a bestseller out of you, Eden? Because you're the one we would like to have a bestseller from, so you wouldn't finish the aspiration, but it would finish that part, and we would no longer have to keep it on there because the accumulation of royalties counts in the background. It doesn't need to be done. Doesn't need to be kept on it. So Ryan, I'm going to have him do his homework, and we will breed the frogs in his inventory. And Juliet, have her do her homework and breed the frogs in her inventory. So, oh, and she's an A student. Juliet is, so we can get her mental aspiration. So she's now finished that, but she is only level 6. And then we will have her take a shower. Probably put a karaoke machine somewhere in here. We'll make this their sort of music-y area and put a karaoke machine in there. As I said, we're not going to spend that much money because our whole goal is to try and save our money. Yeah, okay, take your shower. I said to. And then why don't you do your extra credit work, because that will help you with your the bathroom. Silly boy. There's all sorts of bathrooms. You don't need to go in there. Do your extra credit work. Silly. They're both embarrassed now. Was it a bestseller? No, it was not. Now she needs to take a shower. So we'll have her go into their bathroom. No, that's actually the kids' bathroom. We'll have her go into their bathroom. Take a thoughtful shower. And she may as well publish that book because we know it wasn't a bestseller. So we know it's up for excellent. Puzzle pleasers again. And why is she bored? Oh, right, she needs to dance. Have any other stereos anywhere? Oh, perhaps he'll have finished fixing this by the time. And we'll have him repair this. And I'm going to have Eden. Doesn't look like. I'll have her harvest and evolve. I think I've disconnected from Origin because I've been having lots of lagging, and it's particularly bad if I don't disconnect from Origin. I had specifically downloading some items, so I had been connected, but I think I went off and closed my game and disconnected. Probably is contributing. I have my tray, my library, and the gallery is quite full. Like that's on my computer as opposed to. I don't have anything on a page. Keep it here. So my internet is sort of tenuous. It tends to come and go. It's mostly up, but it does tend to not be completely reliable. So I like to just keep things on my computer as opposed to going and having to get them. She's going to look after. Oh, there's some more of those cowplant, or at least one. I'll zoom out. Yeah, we have 4 more. So we will sell them. That's, I believe, going to be a total of 1,900. And then we have a few more planted. It just takes so much room, I have to say. And they have to plant. I guess they don't actually have to plant them. So if you put them out on a Monday, the gardener will look after them. Excuse me. I wouldn't want to have them. I just had a drink of tea, sorry. I wouldn't want to have them there over the weekend. Yeah, so I thought that was a shadow from a cowplant. If any more are going to come up really soon. So he did get that. So we may as well publish whatever he can. So that is excellent. They're both excellent. So I'll just go back in and here it is. I hear that the acrobats are amazing. Let's go. Okay. Happens. I think he just goes off. It's like a rabbit hole adventure, but I don't know if we go with him. I kind of hope we don't because, there's not really much point in us going with him and sitting outside a rabbit hole adventure. Hopefully he just leaves and comes back when it's over. I'm just watching. Yeah, that's what happened. He just left. And he's attended the circus. Before he left, he was confident for being a prolific writer and camaraderie for being in a club setting. Let's see. You know what? Fishing helps with mental, so you can go fish. You can go fishing also. Before you go fish, why don't you go play here? Because you need to make it across the monkey bars 3 times. We'll see what that does for his motor skill. There is a level that you get. It's more likely that you will get a high score on a typing game, which is part of that aspiration. And I don't know if it's 7 or 8. I don't think you have to be higher than 8, but I think it may be 8 that you have to be to get that higher chance. All that. Let's double check if it's late enough for those frogs. It is indeed late enough to breed the frogs. Now the big question is, can I breed the frogs in Jeremy's inventory since he's off the property? You can. No, you can't. Because when they're at work, you can see it there, but I don't know if you can take anything out. And I don't even want to try because I would be concerned it would just be glitchy. So we're not going to go there. We'll leave them as they are. So let's see how Eden, all right, she's bored, but she can now dance because we're going to turn on some music. And then we will let her dance so she gets rid of that bored trait. And I'm going to have her cook. I don't know how much food is in the fridge. We have no vegetarians in this house. We can actually make something We'll make a rack-a-lamb. I like rack-a-lamb. It's not something I've ever made. Oh, there he's back. Let's see. Does he get any moodlet from going to the... No, I don't see any special moodlet from going. The circus was beautiful. I never knew people could be so flexible. There's a note. The contortionists and acrobats were the best part. Okay, I think he would have got a moodlet or something from going other than just a little thing. But anyways, whatever. There's more things to be evolved, so he can do that. I thought I had told Eden to do that one, but perhaps I didn't. Perhaps there was another one that was close to it that I had her evolve. Now he needs to take a shower. We'll let him take a thoughtful shower. And we'll let him write genre book. We'll do a motivational book and listen to music. Well, I was leaving this cow plant here in hopes that another one would come up soon. Watch it come up right after. I have sold that one. So we're going to breed the frog, and that got reset. So come wash, take a shower. I might have told you to go into the kids' bathroom. So what are you doing? Don't go to bed. You have to go to the bathroom. There you go. Go to the bathroom first. And you want to perform a puppet show. Oh, look at all your... Got some things in the yellow. It could be worse, but it could be better. So you can go do that. I'm surprised your fun didn't go up. Usually when they fish, they get some fun. You're going to open... That's me. And you can have some spinach frittata. And I'm going to have you come watch some TV because you need your fun to come up. That's my world culture. The timer. There, where is the food? There's the rack-a-lamb. And it was excellent. So we will put it away. I'm going to look. Oh, you went outside to go to the bedroom? That's a bit strange. Why didn't you eat the dinner? You were hungry. Silly Sim. And what is your fun level like? It's okay. You need some social, so why don't you talk to your daughter? That would be good. And Jeremy, is he doing the writing I told him to do? No, he's researching. Which was fun. Oh, I didn't know that. No, researching gardening was fun. Write a genre book. Let's try another screenplay. And we'll have him listen to some music. Ryan needs to take a shower. Don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Did he? Oh, he did get to level 8 of the motor skills, so he can come and do the 3 emotion potions that he needs. I do need to switch his aspiration. So he did make it across the monkey bars 3 times, so now he needs to get to, and he is 8 of motor, so he can do the typing game to try and get that high score that he needs. And so really, once he finishes these emotional potions, he just has to slowly work his way up to level 10, and he's already at 8. So, and he's at 1975 satisfaction points, so he should be, once he gets the emotional potions, he'll get 250. Then we'll be able to get the incredibly friendly trait. Will be helpful. And let's see Juliet's needs. Why is she bored? Boring discussion from socialization. Bored by dull discussion. Well, why don't you make the discussion not so boring? Brighten day. Maybe tell a make-believe story. And perhaps tell a joke of some sort. An inside joke. And then I think she wants to perform a puppet show, so I'm going to have her do that just on her own without anyone watching. And then she can go to bed. Because that should help all of her. That will get her win. Oh, sure, actually, her fun is maxed. She's maxed everything. She's doing well. Juliet is. So we're going to breed the frogs in whomever inventory. I don't know whether I can do it in Jeremy's because he was out and we couldn't do it at the same time as the others. So his may not be ready, and indeed it is not ready yet for us to do that. And let's see. Eden is getting tired. So when she finishes eating, she can go. She'll finish eating. So I think I'll probably they're really not doing very much. They're gonna finish their little things. Ryan is gonna do his 3 emotional potions, of which he's already done 1, and he's on the second one. Juliet's gonna play in the puppet show and go to bed. Eden has already gone to bed. Ryan will have him go to bed as soon as he finishes. They're very, very bland bedrooms where they have a wardrobe and a bed. That's it. But, you know, I'm hoping to get him to be a teen soon enough. So if we're going to do any decorating, it's probably better to do it at the teen stage and not at the child stage at this point, because he's not going to be a child very long at this in here. Now he's got 1 more emotional potion to do, so he'll be finishing that. And I don't know how much longer Juliet's going to be doing. She's really, really tired, but I think I have to let her finish that to get that whim. So I'm going to check where she is on motor. She's quite a lot further on motor behind, because she is younger, so she doesn't have as much done of her aspirations. So she will be a child, obviously longer than Ryan, which is what you would expect since she's younger. And when Jeremy finishes his book, I'll probably, even though he's not that tired, I will just send him to bed. So, and there's Ryan. He's done. He did his last emotional potion, so he's at level 9 and he's off to bed. So I think I will leave it here because, like I said, there really isn't. She's going to finish her play and go to bed, and I'm going to send Jeremy to bed. And so next time when we come back, I'll start up again in the morning. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!